Mimo bibi akwaba eba Melodies TV so enra one of ever since His Excellency John Dramani Mahama eba abemu say in the second month ya na we twa 1 month we in the second month mo na owoy enra one of the ebano with corruption, one of the most active days. Okay, and all that. So I'm just bringing you this story for if for some reason you don't know what's going on in this country, and in some way CC all corruption related cases. Okay, and actions are a course and amede ebremo. Now the first one yenim the Office of the Special Prosecutor ne press conference na ohwe Special Prosecutor press conference awoye na enye kenofo ya tape wabon grofo bebredin ewom but the disaster in the later. But the meat of that story is Kenofoyata being declared wanted. No baby say the internal Kenofoyata ye declared wanted. Very simple. One SML and right now make say cases near 4. Me sorry, 5. SML contract here. Kenofoyata koko sign ya Manase Azore Mobe expose na say every year na nkoman we betia about $100 million ama omono. Yes, no hunti. The second contract ECG contract B. The third one National Cathedral. The fourth one ambulance ya President Akufo-Addo ehun ba bebon wom no. Yes, and also kahumbi ena Kenofoyata ye declare wanted. And then the fifth one tax refund account utilization. Just Ghana tax refund accounts. And I just order in Sakwa accounts anymore. Any kwan say banesa. Intino 5 stories and 5 reasons in Tia Kenofoyata and they declare wanted. That was the big story yesterday. But aside that, a lot of things also went on yesterday. The story abroad on His Excellency John Dramani Mahama cancelling the luxurious sit match celebrations na yana Ghana and also in a bid to cut down on corruptions and all that and also His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. So that is more like the second story, right? And all these stories I have reported on them, so I don't need to even go further. But the rest of the stories some of which okay, so the third one I've also reported on. Okay, in tip you can go and watch in my videos. The ghost names. Okay, say national service. Say Nkrofo it was a national service 91,000. And MPP are buying modern in Saman for 80,000. Eba beka ho na say national service no. Nkrofo 80,000 sika. Aban betia na so ebekwa akora MPP for mpanyimfo bi ebotom eno na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama order investigations in the monimu ya say the BNI for ensure say investigations for system nimo na ndra yes our calculations no ma yehu say close to 60 million Ghana cedis every month or calculating for a year there about 600 million Ghana cedis. How 600 million Ghana cedis? Do you know what it can do in this country? Na kwabrane it would default modern for a divert 600 million Ghana cedis. Eddie, hey, just how they we are mobium say 600 million Ghana cedis a year. Aden, chrono sem chrono just every before modi mo chrono nya fe crack mo chrono nya fe ba ku see. But that's for the national service, and then it's related issue about bonting. Now, the next story Keta port. Now, funny enough, bohe President Akufo-Addo okase no peso seaport e wo Keta. Enya boni 8 years ago buy also peso koko seaport for Keta. It's a good thing, right? Because Keta it's Keta area Nankasan is more like it's also a coastline. Nti say ports ewo tema ene takrade ne esi ekosi port ewo Volta region. I feel say ebeboa. But omo anya hwe. Eno mo ekoko fa obi as director. Omo ko choose obi as director of Keta port. Port existe. Ye choose obi portfolio mo obi as director of Keta. President Akufo-Addo ba ye a oba select say nipa kro no every month say nipa kro no ni etianeka. Every month. Na MPP fo ankasa na menti omo ase. Ya select wana ya foul as director of Keta port. Non-existent Keta port. For all these years, port bi ani Keta. Waji hu sika. Na ban foforo aba. Sebi mprediasa. Bibi anka on say mamen resign. Bibi ni we kan say mamen resign. Wasa aban ne ba bonti no asan so ba be pame o. Na tre say yenya o na hye ho. Ade Akufo-Addo appoint wa hye ho a ye ni na ye complaining no. Aban foforo aba no nya na hye ho. Inti no actions are enra His Excellency John Dramani Mahama o take ye ba kono no. Ya pame the director of the non-existent Keta port na every month or Jessica. Now, another action being charged by Miami MP Sam George. Okay? Miami MP Sam George. This action is being charged by him. A letter watro akwakoma the Attorney General for legal opinion over contracts bia Eslousu assign ye. Inti no ya sha ase aye hwehwehwehwe Eslousu ne contract no emu. Na eno no obi bese ye koteke Eslousu na so be hye. Ati ase inti no eno nso ye ade a enra ekoso from His Excellency John Dramani Mahama's governance. Ati ase all corruption related cases. Now let me read letter na Sam George Edibetudwa. I say request for legal opinion. The Honorable Minister for Communication, Digital Technology and Innovations, in line with the President's vision of zero tolerance for corruption and value for money on all public-private partnerships, has written to the Honorable Minister for Justice and Attorney General for advice on a number of contracts signed at the ministry. The Minister has requested for a legal opinion on the terms, compliance, and viability on the contracts for the commercialization of the e-government infrastructure contract by Mrs. Libera Ghana Limited and Smart Infranco Ghana Limited. He has also requested same opinion on the contract for the design, develop, and implementation of a common platform for traffic monitoring, revenue assurance, mobile money monitoring, and fraud management by Mrs. Keoni GVG Limited. This is the first phase of legal reviews of contracts signed and executed under the ministry. The public would be notified of the responses from the Attorney General and any subsequent actions. Intino Eslousu, very controversial contracts I was signing yeni nano, and ye hishim ati ase ya trapa koma Attorney General say on hishim na Sam George Amagana for ati ase say Attorney General the response eba or the response in abeto Ghana for him ni ehun de say Jumedia na Eslousu o yusu sa office of the communications minister no Jumedia na Eslousu use contract no dey sign no insem we share contract no ase no eni omo share contract na ase no eni Ghana fo ni na behu nti eno nso ade bia mankrofo ni age. Another letter was say frequency authorizations audit. The Honorable Minister for Communication, Digital Technology and Innovations has instructed the Attorney General of the National Communications Authority to furnish his office with a list of all frequency authorizations issued or renewed in the last 60 days. Also, frequency authorizations at Yamo frequency radio stations Nesanyamano and also Yebeshim at MPP for Namaka radio stations Ninyaman. Radio stations frequencies no I say as part of government's Operation Recover All Loot agenda, the minister considers it a mandate to ensure that all state resources within the purview of the ministry which have been handed over to private interest in a manner inconsistent with law and laid down procedure must be recovered for the benefit of the state. This marks the first phase in what would be a complete audit of all frequency authorizations to ensure sanity in the use of state resources in the broadcasting space. The general public would be notified of any further actions upon receipt of the information. Where the chairman want to me on by so we BBA coin so when you BBA coin so there me sure say the TV stations and the radio stations no. Assemble.